In a yet another horrific incident in the valley on Tuesday, a policeman was shot dead outside his Srinagar home by terrorists. The police reports further revealed that the policeman's 7-year-old daughter was also injured in the attack. The deceased has been identified as Saifullah Qadri of Srinagar Saura area. On Monday, the Jammu and Kashmir police reportedly arrested 5 hybrid terrorists of the proscribed Lashkar-e-Taiba outfit, 3 of whom were allegedly involved in the killing of a Sarpanch in Baramulla district last month. Hybrid terrorists are not listed as terrorists but are radical enough to carry out a terror activity. Reportedly, the daughter is out of danger and has been shifted to a hospital for treatment. A PIL has been filed in the Delhi High Court seeking that the national song Vande Mataram should be equally honoured as the national anthem Jan-Gan-Man. The PIL was moved by BJP leader and lawyer Ashwini Upadhyay on Tuesday and said that all the respondents, including the central and the state governments, should ensure that along with the national anthem, Vande Mataram is also played and sung in all schools and educational institutions on every working day. It claimed that Vande Mataram has played a historic role in India's struggle for freedom and those who disrespect it should be punished, as is the case with Jana Gan-Man. The police stated that Vande Mataram is the symbol of our history, sovereignty, unity and pride, and the miscreants should be prevented from disrespecting it. At the Davos summit on Monday, Oxfam claimed that the COVID pandemic has created a new billionaire every 30 hours. It further added that keeping the stats in mind, 1 million people could fall into extreme poverty at the same pace now. The international charity further added that it was the time to tax the rich to support the less fortunate. In the gathering of the global elite for the World Economic Forum meet this year, the Oxfam said that it expects 263 million people to sink into extreme poverty this year at a rate of 1 million every 33 hours, as soaring inflation has added a crisis of increase in the cost of living on top of COVID. The figures suggest that 573 people have become billionaires, which is around 1 in every 30 hours. Punjab and Haryana High Court ruled on Tuesday that in cases where minors are raped or become a victim of sexual activities, the parents of the minor cannot enter into a compromise with the perpetrator. The court ruled that such a compromise amounts to the compromise of the dignity of the child and thus defeats the very objective of the Protection of the Children from Sexual Offences Act, that is POCSO Act 2012, and other acts passed to protect the minors from sexual offences. The court was hearing a plea from a Sirsa man booked in January 2019. The man arrived at a compromise with the victim's family last year and approached the High Court seeking quashing of the FIR. The court added that the power granted to quash the FIR in cases where minors are involved defeats the purpose of an enactment enacted in discharge of constitutional mandate as well as obligation arising out of international conventions.